All right, Shalom. I want to start by giving all praise and glory to Yahweh, Shemal, Shabbat, Shemar Kakodash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to all that came out of pushing the word of sincerity and the truth. We want to do a lesson on these pestilence outbreaks that are going on all over the planet Earth. More judgment, more hell, more agony and pain. And it's going to be revealed who's the Lord's chosen. Because the Lord has a chosen people. And those are going to be the ones that's going to be protected through all these different things. The scriptures speak about that in Job, the 5th chapter. It speaks about the Lord actually being a shadow to them that trust in Him. While a lot of people are going to be dying from these different pestilence outbreaks, whether it's flesh-eating diseases and things of that nature, just destroying them. The crown virus, more, sicknesses, like I said, and that's happened in the scriptures. You will have certain instances where the Lord will bring judgment by pestilence outbreak. Pestilence is all throughout the Bible, man. And now we're starting to see this take place all over the globe, and that's biblical prophecy being pushed in real time, man. So this was dated on February 8th. It says dangerous new pestilences are breaking out all over the globe. Did you hear about the outbreak of the mysterious disease in Tanzania? What about the alarming new outbreak in Congo? New developments in South Africa are making headlines all over the globe as well. And one thing about Esau, so he's a one-trick pony. He always pushes these different sicknesses within the Asiatic countries as well as the Hamites. The African countries, Ebola. You had the sickness of AIDS and HIV. They said it was contracted in Africa. Then you had the bird flu. You had swine flu. A lot of these, if it wasn't created within Africa, it was within the Asiatic lands. Some of them are actually developed within the naturally, certain things, outbreaks and things of that nature, but a lot of them are created by governments to crack down. Like I said, Esau experiments on those South Africans, and he pushes a lot of basically pestilences within their domain, and then that gives them justification to be in the different lands, pushes medicine within them, jab them, But it says this, and they want to say that these things are conspiracy theories. Despite all of our advanced technology, humanity remains extremely vulnerable to outbreaks of disease, and many believe that the COVID pandemic is just the beginning. Fearsome new bugs are constantly being cooked up in labs all over the planet, and it is inevitable, which another word for inevitable is unavoidable. Yeah, there will be more accidents that result in more of these bugs getting released in the future. As we have seen, a single virus can rapidly spread throughout the entire world, and it's just a matter of time before a pandemic comes along that will wipe out tens of millions of people. Yeah, and the scriptures also speak about how it's going to be only a few left in certain cities, man. It's going to get bad to that point, and we believe it. These different outbreak-based pestilence movies. And a lot of, I was talking to a brother, the brother Dawada, the other day, speaking about how a lot of those outbreak and sickness based shows were created and filmed here within Atlanta. And these movie directors, these producers and things of that nature, the Most High put a spirit on them to do these different things just for those that actually have the eyesight to see, understand prophecy, to actually connect the dots, But I'm going to read a little bit of these passages. It says, a mysterious illness which caused patients to vomit blood has killed at least 15 in Tanzania, officials said. More than 50 people have been hospitalized in the south of the country due to the unidentified condition, which also causes nausea and suffers. Yeah, and when you deal with all these different outbreaks and sicknesses, only thing that Esau can do is jab you. The scriptures speak about how the Lord created medicines out of the earth, and him that is wise will not abhor them.
But Esau just wants to keep jabbing you and jabbing you and jabbing you. But it says Tanzania has suspended a medical officer who reported that a mystery disease had killed 15 people in the country and caused people to throw up. That's the same article. But it's also, oh, well, I'm going to read a little bit on this. Meanwhile, a new Ebola outbreak in Congo is creating a tremendous amount of concern. Health officials in Congo confirmed another Ebola outbreak in the country's east on Sunday, the fourth in less than 3 years. On February 3rd, a woman died in Butembo town in North Kivu province. Minister of Health Adonai Longondo announced. Yeah, so they got to deal with the Ebola. They're dealing with people throwing up, as well as they're dealing with the, crown virus. So what's gonna happen when these Americans have, because these Americans are getting hit the hardest from these different pestilence, man. All right, when you're dealing with the numbers, you can go to a worldometer, and you can type in coronavirus, and you'll see the United States is at the tip top. You know, you got places like California, it's taking hits worse than some countries, man. New York is taking hits worse than some countries. And we know it's going to get worse and worse. And then you're pushed within the confines of making a decision, whether to get jabbed or die in front of pestilence. And like it's what the scriptures speak about, like him that ran from a bear and a serpent bit him. That even goes to the jabbing, because Esau is a serpent, and that vaccine, is likened unto a snake venom, man. It goes into your body, it goes into your bloodstream. It erodes it, breaks your organs down. But this is Psalms 91:1. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my power, in Him will I trust. Surely He shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence. Right. What it just said, the pestilence is going to go all over the globe. We don't have nothing to worry about, Akim. Because the scripture says that the Lord shall deliver us from those pestilence, the noise of pestilence. It says He shall cover thee with His feathers. That's the protection, keeping you within, protective confines of the truth. It says He shall cover thee with His feathers, and under His wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. Yeah, and the shield and the buckler is that which is to protect. So even when all these different things come about, and you see different people dying left and right, the Spirit of the Lord will have that spiritual force field over us, brothers. Perhaps we're those men, Lord willing. Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrow that flieth by day, nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness. See, that's that pestilence. And it's going to walk, when anything walks that is pertaining to, like the word go, I think it's yalak, or walk. It's basically to go and to pass by. This thing's going to pass by because, hey, Yahweh Shah being that death angel, and the scriptures speak about how the Lord creates evil. So that when these pestilence walk in darkness, darkness represents the time of not being able to have the light or seeing the truth. And we're living in those times pursuing Isaiah the 60th chapter. It says, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked. And that's how we know, whether it was created in a laboratory or nature brewed it up, the Lord instructed that to happen. It speaks about how, the sparrow, nothing can fall if it's not even unctioned by the Lord. So all these things are unctioned by the Lord. And if we believe, us being in this truth, the Lord, He said this is going to be men that's not going to taste death. So it is going to be certain men that are going to make it to the finish line. We just got to pray that we those men. Pray that the Lord, covers us with that wing. Look up Psalms 91 in Hebrew, read it, and go into it, because that's powerful, And we're going to be thinking and meditating upon these scriptures in that day too, which is going to give us that support, as it is written in Isaiah 33:6. Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. So I'm going to end by giving all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Shema Shabbat Shalom Kakodash. Double honors to the apostle and elders of the great millstone. Shalom, Akim.